Iowa into the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament. The Hawks facing an Indiana team that knocked off top seed Illinois and will be looking for another upset. WQAD Sports Director Matt Randazzo is in Indianapolis and has more on an exciting Iowa finish. Matt?
Hey, Cuff, all eyes in Indianapolis on the red-hot Hawkeyes. Iowa came into the Big Ten tournament semifinals playing their best basketball of the season. The Hawkeyes had won their last 13 games, all by double figures. That streak came to an end today, but boy, was it worth it. The Hawkeyes and home state Hoosiers in a high noon start in the first semifinal of the day. First half, Iowa digs themselves a 12-point hole, but comes firing back. Keyon Murray with the last of 3 straight trifectas for the Murray brothers. The lead down to 2. Later in the first, it's Chris to Keyon again. This time the bucket and the bump. Iowa grabs their first lead at 25-24, but the Hoosiers led by 6 at recess. Second half, it looks like Indiana's in control. Trace Jackson Davis with 2 of his 31 on the day. Hoosiers up 9 with 4 to go. But the Hawkeyes race right back. Tony Perkins with the bucket and the foul. Iowa back within 3 with 2.5 to go. Next trip, it's Bohannon spotting up, burying a huge 3. Just like that, we're tied at 71. After another stop, it's Murray again with his 8th three-pointer of the game. He had 32, Hawkeyes up 3. Under a minute to go. It's J-Bo again. Sights, shoots, bullseye. Hawkeyes build a 4-point lead, but the Hoosiers score the next 4 to tie it at 77. The Hawkeyes with a chance to win it with time winding down.
Now Bohannon has it with 4 seconds left. Bohannon a long 3 to win it. Banks it in! Banks it in with 0.8 of a second to go.
It's Bohannon off glass, and that's your game winner. The March Madness continues. Iowa State in Indianapolis continues. Hawkeyes win it 88-77, your final score.
Like that. Something that can't even be put into words. You know, you dream about it as a little kid, throwing up shots in the backyard, throwing up shots at the local YMCA when you're a kid, and hoping one day you get to this stage. And I was running in circles. I didn't know where to go because I was so excited. To be in that moment. It's been so much fun, and what makes it more special is the group of guys that we have to celebrate with.
Anytime Jordan shoots the ball, I think it's going to go in. So that shot was no different than a wide open shot that he'd take off a kick out. But no, I thought it was going to go in, just had to crash the glass just to make sure.
He was supposed to get a shot in the corner. They jammed it up. Credit them for that. He kept coming. Connor hit him. So now he's in the open floor. He's pretty good up there. And that's, as a coach, you're like, take a timeout, don't take a timeout. You look up, and he just raised up and drilled it. As long as he's shooting it, I think it's probably better than anything I could have drawn up anyway.
Jordan Bohannon will get a lot of the headlines from today's game, and rightfully so. But today's performance continuing to prove how special Keyon Murray is. The Iowa sophomore with 32 more points as he continues to build on Iowa's all-time record for single points in a season. Earlier today, we caught up with his dad and a former Hawkeye, Keyon Murray, to reflect on his special season.
And honestly, I'm shocked that he's played this well. Not from the standpoint of the skill level, but just the jump he's made. A lot of things he's doing, he did in high school, and so it's really cool to see him do it on this stage. And obviously, he learned a lot from Luka. I think Luka was one of his biggest mentors last year. He learned how to work hard, and I think for him to be able to break it, it means a lot to him. Luka already congratulated him, so it's really cool to see that, I guess, the pupil passed the mentor in this respect.
Iowa fans were outnumbered today by the home state Hoosiers, but there were several familiar faces in attendance, including former Hawkeye Nicholas Baer, the former Bettendorf standout, played with a lot of these players and coached them last year and is enjoying their success down the stretch.
I wouldn't say surprised, but incredibly impressed. I think when you look at the body of work these last 12 games, what we've done, I'm just really proud of this group and getting a chance to see them continue to build and continue to play their best basketball here in March. So it's been pretty special for me to just get a chance to have a few former teammates on, just with Jordan, Connor, Austin, and then also just get a chance to be around the program last year, get a chance to see everybody, and really proud of their success so far.
The Hawkeyes will look to continue that late season surge tomorrow and pick up a Big Ten tournament championship as well. It's Iowa and Purdue in the Big Ten tournament championship game coming up at 2:30. Corey, we'll throw it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Matt. Great job in Indy. A little closer to home, the Missouri Valley Hoops in the Heartland women's basketball tournament continues this weekend at the TaxSlayer Center as they close in on crowning a conference champ. Semifinal action between top seed Southern Illinois and number 4 seed Illinois State. Opening quarter, Redbirds with a nice start. Julian Redmond knocking down the jumper plus the foul, 9-4 Illinois State. Salukis cleaning the glass. Adriana Katchner, the rebound, showing some patience before getting the putback, 11-6 after 1. Second quarter, Illinois State building their lead. Kate Bowman working on the block, nice spin move, 15-6 Redbirds. Salukis turn up the defense. Lanaya Randall, the steal. She races the other way, beating the halftime buzzer. SIU down at the break. Illinois State with an upset win, 50-42. The other semifinal has North Scott Products Carly Rucker and Grace Bofelli from Northern Iowa facing Missouri State. Opening quarter, the local products don't disappoint. Rucker on the drive for the lay-in, 7-4 Panthers. At the end of the first, Grace Bofelli catches on the block. She gets free on the other side, 13-9 UNI, Bofelli with 14. Second quarter, more from Rucker. Pulling up, hitting the jumper to beat the shot clock, 22-19. She scores 18. Missouri State closes out the half strong. Maya Benar with a 3 from the corner, and it would be the Lady Bears leading 33-28 at the break. UNI comes back to win 63-57 to advance to that championship game. Time to announce this week's Midwest Technical Institute score standouts. We'll start with Sean Gilbert from Central DeWitt, the senior scoring 71 points and grabbing 22 rebounds in 3 games at state. He was also named the all-tournament team captain. And Nate Henry from Rock Ridge, a senior with 20 points and 10 rebounds in his 2 state games for the Rockets. Here are the rest of the MTI score standouts. Ben Werner from Scales Mound, 27 points and 10 rebounds in 2 games at state, leading the Hornets to a 4th place finish. And Noah Mack from Assumption scores 30 points, 8 rebounds at state. He and the Knights were a state semifinalist. Vote for this week's MTI score standouts by following the link on the sports page at WQAD.com or go to Twitter @thescorewqad to cast your vote. Polls are open until Thursday at noon.